Hi guys, Sunday's live stream, and today I'm talking to you about some of the books that I have read. It often comes up every now and again. People say, "Oh, what are you reading?" Because it's generally it's a good thing to read. I think good thing to always learn, constant learning. So constantly reading. Don't spend enough time reading is the honest answer. I wish I could be a bit more disciplined in my reading because I do love reading. I love reading all sorts of things. Now, because I've got it in the screen. If you're watching on YouTube, you got the link there to the Mega Link, so you can go click that and pay $7 and find out how we actually use the Mega Link to promote other digital products and make commissions off the back of those. Now, with that in mind, so let's start with. I think I need to swap my camera around. This is one of my favourites always. Yeah, I reckon this is about the third or fourth I've bought, version I've bought of this book. A classic from Zig Ziglar. See you at the top. So it's full of motivational stuff. So we got here. Here we go. So basically, it talks about the lift is out of order, so we're going to have to work our way up the stairs. We talk about self-image, goals. What's that second one? Your relationship with others, image, goals, attitude, work, and discipline, desire. And then through that door, we've got health, wealth, happiness, friends, growth, peace, security, leisure, freedom, and opportunity. That's the door we go through. It's a cracker, absolute cracking book. Never read it, but it's really good. The right attitude, goals, segment 4 goals. So much. It's a cracking little book, and I can't see how much it was costing, but worth it. Go get yourself a copy of that. So that's really good. So that's like one of the first like motivational self-help type books I ever had back in the 80s, I think, 1980s. And then when I was chatting with the lovely Barb Tomlin a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about the fact that her parents knew Zig Ziglar very well. He sold them cookware, and he used to go around and make them dinner. And she was a little girl, and she was sitting on his knee, so she knows him very well, and that was a good one to share. Now, one I've not. This one's just arrived. Okay, so this one, the E-Myth Revisited: Why Most Small Businesses Don't Work and What to Do About It by Michael E. Gerber. So there's a good one. And as you can see, I've not even taken it off its wrapper yet. But this was mentioned in talking about the OLSP system. Wayne mentioned this book last week or the week before last, I think, as a good one to read. So if it was recommended by Wayne, who am I to question it? So yeah, more than 2 million copies sold. That looks quite good as well. Voted #1 business book by Inc. 500 CEOs. An instant classic. This revised, updated edition of the phenomenal bestseller dispels the myths about starting your own business. Small business consultant and author Michael Gerber, with a sharp insight gained from years of experience, points out how common assumptions, expectations, and technical expertise can get in the way of running a successful business. So there we go. We'll be reading that one. That'd be good. So I'll be sharing that now. But it's not all about business. Here's one. It's a bit dog-eared because I've had it a while, but I read it. Probably one of those books I've read most often, multiple times. Joseph Mercy, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Oh, where do I start? Your mind controls everything, basically. How you think controls how you feel, and we are the thinker of our thoughts, and we can manifest, and there are ways we can do it, and this is just the blueprint, one of the best blueprints that I love on that, combined with this one, Wallace Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich, Attracting Financial Success Through Creative Thought. Okay, and this is true. This was the secret behind The Secret. So Rhonda Byrne, who wrote The Secret, and the magic and all that sort of thing. Yeah, she studied this guy, and I know for a fact because my good friend Crossley studied it with her at the time. So before she went on to write The Secret, they both were massive students of this work. It is, again, a fantastic thing. There is a science to getting rich. I've got a thing here. Failures teach us. Bubble wrap. Pacemaker. Ooh. Yeah, it is nice and short. Over 100 years old now, I think. But yeah, it is phenomenal. I was going to read you a part of it, but go find that one. Yeah, these two recently, because I've been putting off sorting out emails and getting my emails done. I've spent this afternoon, I've scheduled a ton of emails to go out to my email list. So that's really cool. Really pleased about those. They're good ones to read. And I got this one not so long ago as well, because I read it when I was in my teens. Must be in my early teens, I think. Carl Sagan, The Cosmos. That, fantastic. So I'm looking forward to reading that one as well. So I like to have a little broad breadth of books that I like to read, and so share them with you. Now, so you've got the link in there for the OLSP Megalink. I'm also going to share with you the Digital Income Freedom Hub. Okay, that is a free community. Okay, and that link should be dropping. Yeah, that's a schools.com, the Digital Income Freedom Hub. Just go in there, search it. It's free to join. And in there, we've got lots of different classrooms, which so there's lots of videos about OLSP, there's videos for legacy builders, maps, all sorts. There's some free training in there. So anything that you want to be able to actually generate income online, learn how to do it for free. You can actually test stuff. You've got some affiliate links in there to System.io, to BeLive, this live streaming studio that I use all the time. All these things you can find in the Digital Income Freedom Hub. Yeah, and also in there you've got my mentor, Jim Fortin. Again, probably one of the world's most prominent and regarded transformational coaches, mindset coaching. Again, phenomenal what he teaches. I started by listening to his podcasts. When he started doing his podcasts, they now number the millions of downloads and listens. And yeah, I've been through his advanced trainings, a transformation coaching program and transformational sales program. So his big flagship program, been through both those. I'm now an ambassador for Jim as well, because I think what he teaches is absolutely gold. It's what people really, really need. Now, another thing, so if you want to join the Freedom Hub, you want to check out Jim. He's got the free, coming up in September, he's got the free Be Do Have. So you need to be the person in order to do what you need to do to have the things that you want to have. So most people work from it backwards. Say, oh, if I had this, I would do, and I would be. No, you need to be to do to have. That's the way we do it. So yeah, click on that link. You can go and check out the freebies from Jim. Now, one of the reasons I'm live streaming today is because we had a weekend live stream challenge. So we did it twice yesterday. We had a beautiful interview scenario with Jenny Hawk. That was gorgeous. Then I did a little one about the emails yesterday afternoon. I'm not done one today because I've just been scheduling the emails until today. So I just wanted to share with you the books that I was reading, and share with the fact that going on a live stream is really easy. People are so scared of video. When I was running like a video marketing agency, one of the things I asked in some Facebook groups of consultants, so people that were like solopreneurs and things, and I said to them, what is it that stops you going on video? And they came back, there's four main things. Was one, they didn't like what they looked like, and yeah, that's totally, it's like anything in a photo, you will always pick holes in what you look like. They don't like what they sounded like, and there's perfectly good reasons why you don't, because when you first do it, you think you sound different, but it's just your perception. And they didn't know what to say was the other thing. That's right, we can work out that. We've got ChatGPT now to help us. And they didn't have the technical ability. Well, we've all got our phones. You got when I've got a Mac here, camera, microphone, super simple. And to my knowledge, no one has ever died doing a live stream. Okay, and the good thing is actually when you do them, you get such a sense of joy because you've overcome a fear, and yeah, you just feel great. It's like you get an endorphin rush because you've live streamed. It doesn't matter if you're good, bad, indifferent. We all have to do everything. If you look at my YouTube channel, I've got some absolute shockers on there. I mean, quite recently, not just the old ones, but quite recently as well. But we all have to start somewhere. And in this age of AI, where so many people are either doing faceless videos and claiming to be making millions, where they're making a video avatar of themselves which looks very, very, very like them, but just slightly tweaked because everyone wants to look a little bit better, and then just getting ChatGPT to create a script. And I did it myself just to test it last year. Yeah, it was about last year, where I had my own avatar, my own little video avatar. I recorded my voice, so I was able to put my voice and this avatar together, and it would come up with me giving a presentation, but it wasn't me. It sounded like me, it looked like me, but it wasn't me. And so I kind of backed away from it. And I'm glad, because I've been recently, last 2 weeks, I've been backed up by both Wayne and Barb, who both say, yeah, the future is live streaming. It's going to have a big resurgence, particularly on Facebook, because it's real and we need real connections more than ever. Yeah, so AI was a big buzz, but we need connections, and these connections that we have are going to be through live streaming, because people buy and trust and learn from people. Okay, you want that connection always. When we were doing the Amazon live stream influencing, one of the big things was because of the COVID and the shutdowns, online shopping massively outperformed what everyone was expecting. It suddenly became the norm. And the thing with the live stream influencing was, if you're going to a shop, you went to a department store and I wanted to buy a webcam or some lights, I could go to someone and say, oh, look, can you show me what's the difference between this? I could ask questions and find out which one I wanted to buy, and then I could buy it. Why that influencer program was potentially so good was because that's what we were doing. We were providing, because we always had to have the products to hand, so we'd always be promoting something that we already used and we loved and we could explain. And what was happening was Amazon was showing our live streams on the product pages as we were talking about them. Now, unfortunately, it got absolutely ruined by a bunch of, the Chinese basically came in agencies and just flooded it with rubbish. But the principle was the right principle. The principle was you had someone that knew how to use a product, loved the product, was demonstrating it and showing you how to use it. That is so valuable. And you did that on a live stream. And it's a shame that they kind of throttled it back and just made it not viable for us live streamers to do it, because the commissions were so small. Amazon commissions are like 1% to 4%, I mean, really tiny. So you've got to shift a lot of product to make any money on that. And if you're live streaming on Amazon and it's not showing your live stream to enough people, that's just not worth your while doing. So there's different ways. But yeah, the principle, absolutely sound. And so that is exactly why we're going to see this resurgence in live streaming again, because there is so much AI out there that people are going to yearn and demand real people. So people can come on here, watch the live stream, comment, ask questions. They'll know it's me because it's not AI. They can ask me anything, and it's not AI. And yeah, because it probably my cat can come rolling across, or I could randomly pick something up, and it's real. It's real. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's so important. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're doing. So anyway, so here we go. So we've got the links because I'm using BeLive. The links in YouTube are to the Megalink. Okay, so it's a $7 Megalink. Go check that out. The Digital Income Freedom Hub, which is totally free to join. That's my free schools community, where you've got different trainings, and there's some affiliate links there as well. You've got the Master Thoughts formula. That's a freebie from Jim Fortin. Go check that out. We are the thinker of our thoughts. When you get your head around that, life opens up some amazing avenues. Okay, so hopefully next week I'm going to be getting some more people. It was so good and so much fun live streaming with Jenny yesterday. I'm going to ask a few people in the group to come on, and we can do the same things. It's good. It's always good fun to live stream with more people than just yourself. Okay, so any questions? If you're watching the replay, #replay, ask me a question. I always answer them and always reply to your comments. And so, yeah, whatever you're doing, have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Take care.